Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at Zoom Video Communication stock. Now this is a company I have mentioned in the past on the channel, but unfortunately I haven't made a video on them actually in a few weeks, and there's a very good reason for that, and that reason is that the analysis has not changed much between then and now, and I still think the exact same thing about Zoom Video Communication stock. Now, back when I made the video, the stock was worth around $500, and what I told you guys in that video is that I would not be entering any sort of position with the Zoom Video Communication stock. I thought that they were going to remain flat for at least a few weeks, but I never expected them to really sell off the way that they did. At the very least, I expected them to hold up around $400 a share, but as you can see now, the stock is sitting all the way at $350. So I want to update you guys on the weeks of price action that have happened since then, and essentially what am I watching with this company as far as support and resistance, and will I ever jump into a play with this company again as far as in the short or long run here, guys. So the first thing that I want to take a look at is this initial bounce that we made back in August. This is going to ultimately establish both our lows right now and the ultimate lows which we could reach in the long run here, guys. So like I say, this is where we bounced up from $280 a share, and we bounced all the way to $481. Now the reason why I'm showing you this exact move is because this is an absolutely critical move when we decide whether or not this stock is growing or technically growing, or if we should be shorting this company, guys. And that main reason is because this jump basically established the three price levels that we are watching right now with Zoom Video Communications. Now that support price, like I said, the ultimate support price, if Zoom continues breaking down, will be around 280. That's the beginning of this jump. Then the resistance price, if Zoom does for some reason make a comeback all the way to 480, which I think is extremely unlikely, guys, and one of the main reasons why I'm not going to be jumping in on shares 2021, 2022, etc. with this company. But also, guys, we established this midpoint here at 350, which is basically going to be the biggest indication of whether you should bail on your position right now or continue holding for a possible recovery, guys. And the reason why I say that is because you can see that this has ultimately been a level of support going back all the way to September 20th, and it's the only level of support that we have before this huge bottom support at around 280, which I don't think Zoom will be breaking anytime soon or even testing, guys. So ultimately what I think that will happen with Zoom Communication stock is that we are going to see consolidation around this 356 support, but once the stock decides whether it's going to either break above the support or below, that is going to be the ultimate direction that the stock will take, at least for the next few months here, guys. And that's why I think that it is such a critical price to watch, $356. If the stock is below this price, then ultimately I would short it. If the stock is above this price, then ultimately I would buy it. But again, guys, like I said, I will not be buying or shorting this stock over the next few days. I think that there are a lot better plays with a lot more opportunity on the market right now, and as such, my analysis is basically the same as back when the stock was worth $500. I think that this company is obviously very strong, very great, but they've benefited a lot from this quarantine period that we unfortunately were in 2020, and that quarantine is getting ultimately closer and closer to ending. So that's not going to be a positive for the company, and as you can see, a lot of people have decided to liquidate their position over the last few days, and that's ultimately the direction that the stock has been showing us. But now we're watching, like I said, whether or not this 356 can hold as a support, or if Zoom will be looking for lows at around 280. Now, if the stock does drop to 280, I have to recommend you to buy it if you are bullish on Zoom in the long run. This is the ultimate price that you can know you're getting a very, very fair price, more than fair price, probably at a discount if you do enter at 280. We haven't seen this price all the way since August. And one good way that I like to think about it, guys, is not how much dollar amount or percent amount a stock has moved since then, but how much has changed, how much more information do we have about a stock. And as you may know, we have tons of new information about COVID, about the market, about the economy, and especially about how much time we are going to continue being quarantined here. And as you can see from August to now, people felt like that time that happened between them really has no volume or no matter, guys. So what that means is that it is not a very bullish picture for Zoom stock. Like other companies like Neo, we've seen them basically pull back, but people value the time that they learned new information about this stock and ultimately buy it back up very strongly. And as you can see, that just has not happened with Zoom Communication stock. Even though we are seeing a very strong rally just today over the last few hours, I ultimately don't think that this company will will be worth $500 a share, at least not in the short run, guys. Now, like I say, don't kill me if this is not true, but right now, I don't really think that this is going to be the best stock to invest in going into the short or long run, and I will not be picking up shares or options. That being said, guys, if you want to stay updated on all our other daily plays and signals, make sure you are in the free Discord, which is linked down in the description below. That's where I'll be letting you guys know if I do jump in on a play with this company or if I am ultimately looking to buy shares or options on any other play mentioned on the channel. So make sure you check that out if you are interested. And I also have the link to the TradingView, which is the platform you're seeing me trade on here right now and where I do all my technical analysis. And that's also for free down in the description below. And you can help support the channel. So if you're interested in either of those two links, guys, don't think that you can't take advantage. Make sure you take advantage of those opportunities, guys. But as always, I hope all your trades are in the green.